It's time to reply to people who had questions. And I have two that came from students who were at Thursday's forum at Woodlands High School in Beacon Falls. And actually, their questions are related. So one asked about what would you do about pensions? The other was about police pensions. His father is on the police force. So, answer is similar. Pensions are a relic. They're a relic from 100 years ago, and they got actually very popular about 60 and 70 years ago. They were in the 19 teens and 20s important for workers who had no other means of savings. That was before Social Security was created. That was before HSA accounts that you built up. And it was at a time where workers who were often working 60 hours a week instead of 40 didn't have the time to look in on investments and try to figure out how to save for retirement. Well, we've come a long way. And so now, A, there's time. B, there's sophistication. I mean, at your laptop is so many tools for understanding markets and what investments can do and choices. And if you still don't want to put in any time for that, you can entrust to a mutual fund. Mutual funds are beautiful. They share risk, they share reward, and you have a small payment to experts who go about with a big pool of funds investing smartly. They do the research, they do the deployment. So the need for pensions is zero. If people still want them, I let them opt in. But I'm not going to make it part of a state contract. Therefore, I will never sign a new contract with a pension in it. Now, what do you do about people who have pensions that are in their current contracts? Answer, I respect it. You never see a diminution from me. You will see the chance to be bought out, and you may like that. Because whether you're a police officer or a retiree from any form of Connecticut state work, I'm almost certain to give you a better deal. There is an amount that you have waiting for you. We don't quite know because of life expectancies being met or not. But there's a measurable by insurance company standards. You're right now 68 years old. You're in good health. You are expected to live to 89 years old, and here's the amount of money that would be projected to pay out. I'll pay you most of it, okay? Somewhere between 60 and 90% of that. Take it over the next 3 years if you think you can do better with it. And most people can. So, you have it in your control now to have close to a lump sum. I'm not going to pay you all at once, but over 3 years, we will have money to let you spend your retirement the way you want. What about workers? They're still employed and they have current health benefits plus a pension benefit. I don't touch that either unless you want to get bought out, and you have a very good opportunity once again. It's estimated that we spend 85% more than a person's salary when they're in state employment. 85% is going to health or pension benefits. So here's my deal. You want it now? 50 to 60 to maybe even 65%. Good deal for you, because let's say you earn $100,000 now. Your liability to the state is $185,000. I'm going to pay you $150,000. What can you do with an extra $50,000 a year? I think you can fund your health care and your pension pretty darn well. It's in your control. So you'll have a buyout choice. How good is that? It gets you more money. It takes you off the state liability rolls. It will increase our bond rating. Finally, those in special professions, police and fire, I don't believe that in retirement they deserve a different status. Okay? You're not working in hazardous duty now. So I'm not a fan of having a higher pension just because you were on the police force. I am a fan of paying you more while you're on and maybe discerning whether you're in hazardous duty or not. Because if you're a desk jockey on the police force, just because you're on the squad doesn't evoke my sympathies for the hazards compared to a street detective on the force who I think should get paid more. So the consistency here is pay for actualities as much as possible instead of guesses, instead of group one size fits all. We do better for individuals and we do better for the state. Thank you both for asking.